Hey everyone, I hope everyone's doing well today. If you've been here before, you know who I am. And if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Barb, and thanks for stopping by. Now, here at Bows on Edge, you're going to hear stories about child abuse, child physical abuse, mental abuse, child sexual abuse, pedophiles, filicide, child sex trafficking, child sexual exploitation, kidnapping, and murder. And there might be some other things as well that I don't have down. However, if any of these topics trigger you in any way, then you might want to consider clicking off the video. If you choose to stick around and hear today's topic, then let's get to it. So today is about actually, let me just say, I'm going to do a bunch of little stories that I couldn't dig up a whole lot of information on. So the first one that I'm going to do for you is about a 3-year-old little girl who was found dead on a bloody mattress. And 56-year-old Denise Johnson was charged with criminal homicide, aggravated assault, endangering the welfare of a child, abuse of a corpse, and after police discovered the dead child on a bloody mattress. Police arrived at the home after receiving a 911 call for a suspicious death of a young female. First responders described the young child, Alea Lyric Ann Miller, as being cold to the touch with multiple injuries to her neck, face, and sternum, while blood was located on the bed. Officials say the 911 call was made by the child's uncle, and detectives described the horror scene as Ayla was found wearing a pink and light blue shirt with gray tights. Her body was lying on the bloodied bed, and injuries included significant bruising along the cheekbone. Her most shocking injury, however, included a burn mark on her left ankle, which is consistent with a cigarette burn. And she also had a wound on her right ankle that was infected, which means obviously that it had been there for a while. The bruising on her body extended down her cheek, neck, right arm, elbow, and hand. Ayla had been staying with her grandmother for about a month and a half because her mother had lost electricity, and her mother told police that she had not seen her daughter, or that she had seen her daughter on a FaceTime call and did not see any signs of physical trauma on her. Denise allegedly told police that her granddaughter had fallen back on a coffee table after hitting her head with force because she punched her in the face. She punched a 3-year-old child in the face. She then left the 3-year-old in bed in the days that followed, and she was going to turn herself in. Prosecutors say that Denise exchanged messages with a detective after he asked her to turn herself in to police. The detective advised her that he would pick her up to submit a confession. She responded with, "Okay, I'll be ready soon." "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt her. I truly didn't. When I knew she was hurt, I beat her butt for not listening. She fell into my coffee table so hard. She hit her head and her back. I then told her to stand in the corner, but she couldn't. She kept falling down. I thought she was doing it because she was tired and being stubborn. I told my grandson to run her a bath. I got her in the tub and went in my room. She took her own bath, and when I went back, she was underwater, but she was still breathing, so I dried her off, laid her down, and she never woke up. After 2 days, I got really scared, and I wanted to tell someone, but I was too scared. I'm sorry. I know I should have gotten help for her, but she was already gone. I've been crying, not eating, scared, numb, guilty. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I honestly, truly didn't." The police identified her grandson, who alleged that his grandmother had beaten his young cousin, leaving her with injuries that left her unable to move. He claimed to have seen dried blood on Ayla's nose and head, and disclosed that the trauma had allegedly been inflicted with a large wooden stick. The boy alleged that his grandmother had used other instruments to beat Ayla, including a belt. Ayla was taken way too soon. She loved Coco Melon and Minnie Mouse, and her smile would light up any room. She will be truly missed. her short time on Earth impacted a lot of lives. Okay, so next story is also about a little 3-year-old. A mother and a father are behind bars after they refused to feed their 3-year-old daughter solid foods, which led to severe malnutrition and severe tooth decay. 32-year-old Cody Alfred and 32-year-old Jada McDowell are both facing charges of first-degree criminal child abuse. According to a criminal complaint, the child was taken to the Hopkins County Health Department for a WIC appointment on July 12th. Staff recognized the girl as unwell and determined her hemoglobin levels to be dangerously low. They told Jada to take the girl to a pediatrician immediately. The pediatrician had the girl transported via ambulance to the emergency room. The child was admitted to a children's hospital for a rapid heart rate and appearing chronically ill and malnourished. She also needed a blood transfusion and a dental consult due to severe tooth decay. She also had tartar buildup. Investigators determined the girl's diet consisted of a gallon of milk a day through a bottle without any solid food. Her parents also were supposed to see a doctor for a follow-up appointment in 2021 about a hole in the girl's heart, but they never took her. They also missed a cardiology appointment in 2023. The doctor stated it's difficult to describe the poor condition of the girl's teeth. The level of decay and tartar buildup was like nothing he's ever seen. The level of pain associated with trying to eat with teeth in the girl's condition would be unbearable. The parents also ignored instructions on 5 occasions to take the girl to the dentist. Their actions have undoubtedly put the girl in a situation that could cause serious physical injury. The girl is now in the custody of social services and is doing better. Okay, the stories are getting worse as we go. So, in June 2019, authorities were alerted by Michelle Davis in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin, regarding concerns about her 5-year-old son, Sir Amir Stackhouse, who was unresponsive. Upon arrival at the scene, the police discovered that the child had tragically passed away. Now, Michelle Davis and Travis Stackhouse first crossed paths when Michelle was just 17 years old. Their relationship quickly blossomed, leading to the birth of the first child, Travis Jr., in 2013. A year later, in 2014, they welcomed another son, whom they named Sir Amir Stackhouse. Over the following years, the couple expanded their family with 3 more children. And despite their growing brood, the bond between the 2 eldest brothers, Travis Jr. and Sir Amir, remained particularly strong. They described as a lively, affectionate child by his mother, Sir had a penchant for bringing joy to those around him. Sir adored superheroes, particularly the Avengers, and enjoyed entertaining his family with his attempts at rapping. The family of 7 had managed to create a warm and welcoming home in Milwaukee County, Wisconsin, and despite facing financial challenges. While Sir's mother held a job and contributed to the family's finances, his father took the role of caring for the children at home. Their household appeared to be like any other ordinary family. On June 21st, 2019, the couple had guests over and they were socializing on the porch while the children played upstairs. Travis informed Michelle during the gathering that Sir had fallen down the stairs but seemed to be recovering well. After the party ended, Michelle found Sir sleeping on the couch and assumed he had simply grown tired and dozed off there. At that point, Travis had already left the house to spend time drinking with his friends. Around 2 a.m., when Michelle woke up, she noticed Sir still asleep on the couch with vomit on his face. Concerned, she attempted to clean him up, but he didn't respond. Worried, she called 911, and the police arrived and took him to the hospital. Sir Amir Stackhouse was pronounced dead at 4:30 a.m. on June 22nd, but the doctors noted that he had been dead for several hours before that. Michelle mentioned to the police that he had fallen down the stairs earlier that day. However, the coroner's report later determined that Sir's cause of death was blunt force trauma. God. The young boy had a ruptured stomach from a punch in the gut. Consequently, his death was classified as a homicide, prompting an investigation to be launched. The police were skeptical of the account provided by Michelle Davis, the mother of Sir Amir Stackhouse, on June 22, 2019. Both parents were brought in for questioning at the station. Initially, Travis Stockhouse claimed that he witnessed Sir falling down the stairs multiple times, but asserted that Sir had gotten up afterwards and continued playing with his siblings upstairs while he went downstairs back at the party. Travis mentioned noticing Sir stumbling, vomiting after going to the bathroom, but when asked if he was okay, Sir responded affirmatively. The police continued to press Travis for more information, and he altered his story once again. This time, he claimed to have witnessed Travis Jr. repeatedly hitting Sir while they were playing together. He suggested that the blunt force trauma might have resulted from a fight between the brothers. Sure, blame the other kid, right? In contrast, Michelle stated that Travis had been a caring father, but since 2018 he had developed a drug problem and occasionally resorted to physical discipline with the children. She expressed concerns about his harsh treatment and told the police that she had asked him to stop. Michelle further disclosed that when Travis exited the house, he was upset with Sir for eating the Father's Day cheesecake. Okay, however, friends found humor in the situation, and Travis appeared to let it slide. Acting on this information, the police summoned the couple's eldest son, Travis Jr., for questioning. Despite interrogation, Travis Jr. recounted that on the evening of June 21st, his father had entered the house and discovered that Sir had eaten the cheesecake. As a result, Travis punched Sir in the stomach and then smacked him with the back of his hand repeatedly. Travis Jr. noted that Sir appeared unwell following the altercation. After extensive questioning, Travis eventually confessed to becoming enraged and punching Sir in the stomach, causing him to fall. He acknowledged that he continued to strike Sir, including hitting him in the face with the back of his hand multiple times. Travis also revealed that he had a metal rod in his hand from a previous injury, which may have inflicted more harm on the child than he intended. Bull. Following this revelation, the police determined that Michelle was not involved in her child's murder, and she was released, and Travis was charged with first-degree murder. Bye-bye. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. He was sentenced to consecutive terms of 15 years in prison for second-degree reckless homicide, 3 years for child neglect, and 2 years for child abuse. Second-degree reckless homicide is a Class D felony in Wisconsin that involves the reckless killing of another person or unborn child. The maximum sentence is 25 years in prison and or a $100,000 fine. The judge said it's hard to know where to start in a case like this because it's so atrocious. The district attorney described the slow and painful death that Sir Amir Stackhouse suffered. He also said how Stackhouse did not take actions such as calling the mother to help his injured son after hitting him multiple times. There should be no safer place in our community for a child than their own home. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this story, then please, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that thumbs up and notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. As always, if you have questions or comments or new story ideas, please leave them down below. Let's start a discussion, not a fire, people. Comment with kindness. Until next time, peace.